Welcome back to another episode of Rate My Base. So we're going to go back in and try to attack djfmf again. Our spells and our troops are exactly the same as in the last video of Antonio. And I'll show you them real quick here, just a refresher. Hopefully he's not online this time like he was last time. So the last video was a very good video to watch, actually. We did change up our strategy quite a bit. Added the heal spell, and then we also used a little bit different troop formation. So djfmf. Again, we'll look at his base. I've never seen this road curvage over here. Interesting setup. There's no towers or anything, so he's just using all his wave troops to cause damage down there. There's that one lone tower on the side. It probably would be beneficial to actually add a couple towers from up here down to the side, especially the firebolt towers. If he has a couple of those that he can move around from up there, because those are a really great. Putting a firebolt tower in the corner right here is a really great spot for it, because you can attack it from there, and then only the cannons slightly can, but the firebolt tower will take out the cannons, take out about 2 of them or 3 of them before it'll get killed. So very worthwhile in that position. A firebolt cannon in that corner right there would also be very worthwhile as well. So those were the 2 prime spots to put firebolt cannons. So we'll see if he has those 2 already set up like that. But I would put another cannon or something down here so that once you kill this guy, that you don't have the ability to just sit around and heal for a couple seconds. You want to have a little bit of constant damage so your hero doesn't regenerate. And you'll probably see that in the battle. I will be able to regenerate over there. There won't be anything doing damage to me except for the troops, which I should be able to take out. We're going to head back and put our sword rain back on, because he does have a lot of ranged troops. So we're going to need that. And like I said, we're going to use cannons in the beginning, and then probably 1 cannon and then a couple R blasters to help take out the ranged troops, because this is a fairly long curve. So if he does have, and it does have R blasters, pyromancers, and archers, and cannons, they will be sitting over here and picking off all my units. So we're going to add some R blasters into the fray. And we're going to go ahead and hopefully he's not online right now. He's not. So like I said, we're going to bring out 1 cannon first, and then we're going to bring out a couple R blasters. So he does. He has a firebolt cannon on the corner over there, which is great position for the firebolt cannon. Come up here and kill those guys. Great setup of troops over there. So I'm just going to stay over here and hopefully get rid of that. Call the troops now to try and bring them away from all the ranged troops. I'm saving my sword rain for the group of people up here. So I will go ahead and do it now. It didn't take out as much as I had liked. So this is the area I said he needs to add more cannons to. You can see we're bringing out archers and stuff. My hero's over here, and he's able to regenerate. He'll be able to get to about full health again. So he didn't get to full health, but he did regenerate quite a bit, and I can still, heal up here a little bit. Again, because there's no towers over here that are doing any damage. Nothing really to worry about. His sword rain is up. It's done. Kill that. Now I'll be able to regenerate, sit here. Pretty much just need knights now. I have plenty of time, so I'm going to let my hero regenerate some. You can see the cannon is picking off units from the side way over there, which is great for me. Again, I'm going to sit back just a little bit, regenerate some, because he does have a bunch of cannons over here, and I don't have any reinforcement troops. So I do need to wait a little bit for them to get up here. And he did kill us, which is good for him. I didn't have enough life, so that's going to be it. We did get right to the gate, and we probably wouldn't have been able to defeat it actually with only 8 seconds left, because our cannons would have picked off the tower over here. As you can see, the cannon shoots that, and the cannon will shoot the guy on the right. So his base actually did work out really well. He did defeat us before we could get to killing his gates. Even if our cannons would have targeted the gate, I don't think we would have had enough firepower to kill the gate in 8 seconds, because that's about where we're at. We have 8 seconds up here. So all in all, it worked out really well for him, and that's because of all his ranged troops that he had. He did a lot of damage to, to my troops. Not necessarily the hero. The hero had a decent amount of life. I probably should have regenerated just a little bit more so I didn't die there. But all in all, we had 8 seconds left, so it wouldn't have mattered too much. So go back into his base. Wrong person. So I do really like his base, even though I did get to the gates. I wasn't able to destroy it. He did kill me before. His ranged troops definitely did a good deal of damage to my troops. And they also did a fair amount of damage to the hero. This setup right here, this road, caused a lot of confusion with my sword rains. So I wasn't able to hit many of the troops that I wanted to in bunches. I was only able to hit a couple Pyromancers here and there. Like I said, the only thing I still would change to the tower formation is I would probably move 2 of the towers that are up here, like arrow towers or bomb towers, and put them one over here and then one over here as well. So then that way the hero doesn't have any spot to really regenerate, and he has to run backwards towards his troops to regenerate some. So that's the only real difference I would do. His wave troops are great. I love that setup. Lots of ranged troops, and it worked really, really well for him and his setup. So definitely like this base a lot. I was confused in the beginning of this setup and see how this would work because I'd never seen a road path like that. But it works extremely well with how he has. Like I said, I would put another firebolt cannon over here if he has enough time to build one of those or money. That would help out a lot. So a firebolt cannon there and there, which is perfect positions for those. And then, like I said, I would add like an arrow tower up here, or an arrow tower over here, or a bomb tower in those spots as well. Just over here for sure, definitely would add an arrow tower. Over here, a bomb tower would be fine. Just something that gives some damage to the hero and will cause some distraction and will allow the hero to not regenerate. So all in all, this base is very, very strong. It's only going to get better too with the added mortar once you unlock it. Probably once you unlock it, I would probably replace one of the cannons. I think he had 2 cannons in his waves. I don't remember exactly. But if not, I would just, make room for 1 mortar here and there. Because you don't need that many mortars to be very effective. But the wave troops and everything is set up is really, really good. Definitely like this base. This is one of my favorite bases to fight against. Even though I did get really far into it, I wasn't able to defeat it. The only downside with how this is set up is over here is that 1 scroll right up here would be able to take out, all those towers and all that tower and do a lot of damage to the castle gate. So that's one of the reasons why I say you should take a couple of these towers and move them over here. Because if I got up there and I used 1 Apocalypse Scroll, I'd be able to do a good 25% damage to the gate and kill all the towers right here in this area. So that's the only major issue with the base that I see. Otherwise, it's a great base, and I definitely think it deserves 8 out of 10.